Everybody! Yay! Let's get right in and do our part as normal. We are going to do all the conversations and such first.
Shakuris is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The Initiate stands alone. Members of her tribes strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a Shadow Hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone, as Dark Templar, against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the Shadow Path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
Got a new conversation here.
The Nerazine fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
Let's go to our solar core. Just do that, some extra supply to start off with. Means we need to build less. Archive, why did we go into this? We don't want to go in that. Right, back to the bridge.
And Arudin Shakuris.
Shakuris has fallen, and Amon's grip tightens. If we are to stand against him, we will need more than warriors. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Okay, let's travel to the Glacius system.
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers, the forbidden weapon, they were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
What are they?
The Tal'Darim.
Ah.
They are attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors.
Tal'Darim fighting time.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch. The Tal'Darim. They have not been seen since the Aeon of Strife, before the Protoss were united by the Kala's light.
I'm afraid they returned some time ago, Rohana. We thought them fanatical servants of the Xel'Naga for years, but in truth, they had enslaved themselves to Amon.
Why would any being willingly follow Amon?
That is unclear. The Tal'Darim call themselves the Chosen. What Amon has chosen them for, we do not know. They are dangerous foes who have helped forge the hybrid and shed blood in the name of our great enemy.
Protoss turned upon Protoss. The Deul demands retribution for such offense. They must be destroyed.
If it is their fate, it shall be.
The purifier weaponry that has been researched here could prove to be a valuable addition to our arsenal.
That is what I am hoping. Is there any merit to Rohana's fears?
The Kalai on Glacius have prototyped the technology with successful results. It is said that these experimentations are no different than the Templar they are replications of, a byproduct of quantum predictive analytics.
They were and are still only machines. Do not give them such credence, Karax.
We too are machines of a biological nature. I often marvel at the architecture, the design, the careful construction of our form, our machinery. The Xel'Naga forged us as we forged the original purifiers.
Right.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
Right, let's go back onto this map and see what we're gonna get.
If we are to obtain the purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
Right, let's launch this level. Sentries. So I'm guessing we're going to be using them to block ramps or something, as those defensive cannons do all the damage. Sounds like a fun sort of level, but really simple. There's not much to it. So there's got to be more to it than that. Defend the ramp leading to your base with photon cannons. It's the easiest place to fend off the enemy attacks. Well, there you go. Apparently not.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
Sentries!
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed.
You have not enough minerals.
Ah, so we don't. Die. Herpy derpy.
The shadow.
We need a forge at some point.
You have not
Don't have enough.
minerals.
Is that sorted? Let's get our forge.
I'm detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
Oh? That's not an ability they have normally. I quite like that.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
You have not enough minerals. I walk the shadow. You have not enough minerals.
There we go.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough.
I will have enough minerals.
Not enough minerals. You have not enough.
Alright, so it's not a lot to do at the moment. Build up, could do a few more gates, but I don't have a lot of minerals. I need more pylons too. I'm not pretty low on population. Stuff a wee nosy poke. Build another gate. 3 should be enough. We'll cycle up to 9. Upgrade weapons. Add another dragoon.
You have not enough minerals.
Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Kill the Tal'Darim traitors.
It appears the station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent. Solarite gathered.
Right, there's 5 raw solarite. Oh, they've got sentries too. So they've still got that, but they've lost their shield ability. Okay.
Ah, we've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
Beautiful. Oh, we found their base. Leave my sentries alone. Right, W.
I walk
Let's move!
You have not enough minerals.
Oh, I will soon.
You have not enough minerals.
We'll get over here in time. Hope my thing stays out of its range. Oh. Could do with another couple of gates for when I'm able to build another forward pylon. Apart from that, want more workers.
Alarak's warriors have established a large stronghold here. Templar, pull back. We do not have time to engage this base.
Okay. We need quite a bit more zealots. And I need to find that other solarite. Very good, these are just about done. Right. For now that'll do. Oh, an immortal. Take that down fast. Ooh, more sentries for my army.
Bringing nearby sentries online.
Whoa, they've got a Colossus.
Our pylon is under attack.
Oh. Oh well.
Base is under attack.
Everything's perfectly fine there. So going. Pull the plug.
Releasing sentries from stasis.
Where's the rest of the Sorlight? I'm not leaving till I found it.
Hierarch, I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
Warp prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses, using them against us.
I need to find this solarite. Where is it? I'm not going through there yet. So the forward pylon here. Where is my solarite? There's some of it.
Another solarite sample obtained.
Right, one sell it. Come check there. Not missed anywhere else, have I? Up here? Maybe there. It's probably their base, though. You know what, instead of that, you go back here. There we go. Whew. Got it all.
We have acquired all of the raw solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh, okay. Alright, this will hopefully be enough. We'll attack that first. That was a lot easier to break through than I thought it was going to be, because they only had the one pylon protecting it. Leave my pylons alone! There we go, this level is surprisingly short and easy. Quite like sentries in this campaign, they're so much easier. They're not so much a spellcaster, they've still got their guardian shields, but...
Not enough energy.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Phase Smith. Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
You are not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
There we go. Let's continue on. Prototype warrior, that sounds interesting. Could this be the third tier? The forbidden research version of the Zealot? The forbidden research version of a Stalker? Can't wait to see what all they are. They sound OP, and I like OP. When only I get it, that is.
You wish to see me, Phase Smith? Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix? How
Phoenix?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix? I was given a directive by Aldaris himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order? I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced, an adanium shell composed of acrylic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
You are right, of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
So Felix is back, even though it's a clone of Felix. Well, that's good. Remember Felix from StarCraft 1.
You and I have stood shoulder to shoulder, blades thrumming in the heat of battle countless times. And now you lead the Protoss. I wail with pride at the mere thought of it.
I was chosen to represent the hierarchy by the remaining Judicators and the clans of the Nerazim. I am still honored by their choice.
Tassadar must be proud as well.
Tassadar is gone, Phoenix. He fell, bravely sacrificing for his people. He saved us from annihilation.
What? It cannot be. And Ire? Fallen to the Zerg as well?
It has.
How long have I lingered in stasis, becoming this dragoon?
Do you know of the Purifier program, Phoenix?
Of course. The greatest Templar minds replicated. Dangerous machines that had to be shut down.
They were shut down, but we have never ceased the research, and still have tried to find ways to replicate our greatest Templar, to use that ancient technology.
Why do you tell me this?
We are facing a war like none we have seen before. We will need you in the days ahead. Maybe even the Purifiers.
Then my blades are yours, old friend.
Let's take a look at our core. We can do that. Yeah, we'll try it for a level. Oh, we've got unallocated solarite still. Oh, wait a minute. We're not supposed to be doing these conversations and allocating the solarite and all that, are we? No, this is supposed to be in the next part. So, hope everyone has enjoyed this. You got your 1v bonus talking to Phoenix there, because I was excited that Phoenix is back. Still remember his death from StarCraft 1 at the hands of Kerrigan's swarm. Sad day indeed. Even sadder that the player's the one that kills him when you're playing as the Zerg. But anyway, hope everyone's enjoyed this. We'll see you all next time for the other parts of the conversations. I'm guessing.
Karax, there are several lapses within my memory web over the past few days. Have you been up to something?
No. Perhaps you fell asleep.
That seems unlikely.
Oh, I see tension between these two. Right, hope you all enjoyed this. See you all next time. Bye bye.